Hello everyone and welcome back to one more dose of the Marbella way. And today is actually a very special day because we have something important to celebrate.
I'm just going to start opening this immediately because this is big news. Please continue.
Thank you.
The big
news is that Marbella has just been nominated as the #1 to go-to destination in Europe, 2024.
Out of 500 plus, more than 1 million votes and more than 150 landed on Marbella as #1.
And out of the voters from 172 different nationalities as well. Very important to remember.
Thank you, Cecilia Rodriguez from Forbes, to write this article. Senior contributor.
Yeah, contributor.
And ladies first.
Thank you. So it's a big day because it's actually in the first time in the Spanish history that a Spanish destination have been nominated.
Wins, yeah.
Yeah. Oh, and wins. Not only been nominated, but wins.
Cheers.
Cheers to that.
#1, the Marbella way. So what we're doing seems to be spot on, right?
What I like about this is that you always like what you live, where you live, and your backyard is always the best. But it's not only us who say it right now. It is a proof now.
International travelers from 172 countries, of which most of them are American and English. Experienced travelers were the ones voting in this survey. So it's pretty valid, and it seems to be an objective fact that you can't deny the greatness of Marbella. #2?
Monaco.
Monaco?
#2, Monaco, which is also a very great destination.
Absolutely.
But of course, nothing can beat Marbella.
Not in terms of lifestyle, and we'll get back to that. #3.
#3 is Geneva. No, this is
Malta.
This is
Malta.
#4,
Geneva. #5,
Batumi, Georgia.
Georgia, yes. So that was the 5 top destinations in Europe for 2024, and Marbella #1. So it's really big news, and congratulations to everybody who has made Marbella great, because obviously it's been a huge work for everybody, developers, restaurant owners, people who have created golf courses that created this amazing resource since the 50s and the last 70 years that now they get such a recognition.
And I would actually like to quote something from the article in Forbes. This is a sunny 5-star natural sporty gastronomic destination with everything to please the most demanding travelers.
Yeah. So what they focus on in their evaluation or review of Marbella is that it's one of the best places for golf in Europe. Mm-hmm. And when you go golfing, you will have views to the Mediterranean from most places, most golf courses, and to the mountains. Yes. So those natural surroundings are amazing on the golf courses. And then another reason was the gourmet experiences, the food, the restaurants.
You have 3-star Michelin, as we
have
mentioned
just
before.
Gone up and up
It's
over
also
the last years.
Yeah.
So that was another reason, right? And then in general, the healthy lifestyle.
The healthy lifestyle. Then you can go, hiking, you can go paddleboarding, kayaking, you can have yoga on the beach. There's a lot of outdoor activities in Marbella. And it's just cater all kind of needs, whatever you are into the party scene, you're into like a healthy lifestyle, golfing, sport, activities, just go to the beach or whatever you desire. Now we have a proof of this.
So I feel like now we've been talking so much about Marbella, and from cultural perspectives, food, restaurants, hotels, golf, all the activities, all the great things you can do there, that it's a great recognition that people from actually all over the world, 172 countries, actually chose this destination as #1.
Marbella as #1.
So let's cheers to that one more time.
Do that. Cheers to the #1 destination to go to, Marbella this year.
Yes, in Europe.
In Europe. What is also important to say is that it's actually the voters is primarily from America and England.
Yeah.
It's the top voters.
So let's talk a bit more about let's go more in depth about why Marbella got this recognition. The healthy lifestyle, for sure. We've been talking about the social experiences, the nightlife scene, and it's definitely there, for sure. But the great thing about it is that the healthy lifestyle is there as well. And we can give many examples of that, right? From yoga on the beach, for example.
Yeah.
And Pilates.
In the mornings, there's like Pilates on the beach. I have a very, very good trainer on the beach in the morning.
Swedish.
Wonderful Sophia. Stay calm and do Pilates. Go and check her out. She is fabulous.
She's fantastic.
Fantastic. Wonderful, wonderful. Yoga on the beach, Pilates on the beach. There's a gym on the beach between the stretch of Puerto Banús and the Marbella Club Hotel.
Yeah, and now that we talk about yoga and Pilates on the beach, let's mention that in the article, it's also mentioned that it has the blue flag. So the beaches in Marbella has the so-called blue flag, which means that it's clean and safe. So that's one recognition. And then they mentioned
the different thing, blue flag. I just read that up.
And then the UNESCO sites, the cultural historical sites, so UNESCO protected, are mentioned as well as one of the reasons, besides the blue flag that the beaches have, right?
Yeah. So there's a lot of different places to go, even beachside, mountainside, hiking, bicycle. Because a lot of people
healthy lifestyle
take, a weekend away, especially men coming down to Marbella and have their bikes with them. Because you can bicycle from Marbella to Ronda, which is quite popular.
And another great activity when we talk about healthy lifestyle is to walk or jog on the promenade, on the beachfront.
Yes.
It's a classic. You will see happy, active people enjoying the more than 300 days of sun.
Very happy.
Very happy.
Yes, so happy. Because I live in Marbella,
Yeah.
Very happy, very active. And apart from that, we have the tennis element.
Yeah.
Because every year there's a big tournament in the Puente Romano Hotel. And we even have Djokovic as a local.
He's one of our local heroes.
Yeah, very local hero.
Yeah.
You will see him often playing football with the locals in Marbella as well.
Yeah.
Tennis, sport, one more thing. And then also a lot of different spas we have in Marbella.
The tennis club at Puente Romano Resort was founded, I believe it was Boris Becker. So one of the old legends in tennis. And on that stadium, that's where the tournament is every year. You have the everybody from Nadal to Djokovic to Federer playing on those courts. So that's a great event.
So it is quite special that Marbella is able to attract these kind of sport nationalities. But it is a place for a lot of sports as well. We also have the Marbella Football Center.
Yes.
It attracts all the highest elite football clubs in the world.
That's another part of the healthy lifestyle, that because of the sun, that's where all the teams in Europe, the best teams in the world, go to train. The grass is the best.
Grass is green on the other side, but it's not. The grass is greener at the
grass is greener there.
At the Marbella Football Center.
Yeah.
Very different grass types, and reason for that. We have been talking about that before. We also have mindfulness and meditation.
Yeah. There are plenty of different groups to participate in, and we've mentioned previously Shanti Som, which is a very nice place for a retreat, which is just a little bit up towards Ojen and Monda, that way up.
20 minutes away from Marbella, in the mountainside.
Yeah. Just let's say the road just east of La Concha, just behind La Cañada, the shopping center. You go up, and you'll find Shanti Som. But you will go to a interesting road before you through the forest.
And what does that mean? An interesting road?
A very curved and kind of a dirt road.
Right. Yes, before you go to that hotel.
Yeah, before you arrive to Shanti Som.
Yes. So be prepared for that if you are seeking Shanti Som experience. That is another good reason to visit Marbella if you're into healthy lifestyle and mindfulness meditations. They have that up there. Green juices, healthy food. One more thing is...
I just wanted to mention, because you mentioned the tennis tournament, that we should mention that Janus Nielsen, the Danish entrepreneur who is listing his tech company on Nasdaq this spring, 2024, is the main sponsor of that tennis event at Puente Romano, and so that is that's amazing that he's been able to support that great event.
Absolutely, and also if you talk about golf, every year there's also like the Valderrama, which is the most prestigious golf cart, or what do you say, golf?
Yeah, it's part of the
golf club in and around Marbella.
Yeah, exactly.
And they also have like the World Championships, I believe, is every year. I don't know. I'm not into that exact dates and how often it is there, but it's definitely in Marbella.
Healthy lifestyle.
Yes, healthy. And what do we have more? We have also style.
We have the local organic markets, so you can go and buy the best vegetables, fruits for your cooking. You have these traditional Spanish organic markets.
You almost have it every day, but not just in Marbella, but it's around Marbella. You can find it Monday to Sunday.
So yeah, all the local producers around Marbella bring their fresh vegetables into the village, and you can buy them on the local markets.
And Saturday they have this local market in Nueva Andalusia.
Yeah.
And this is the most popular one.
There's another one in San Pedro, which is organic vegetables as well, right?
You mean the one up to the Benavides Road?
Yeah. Okay. Just between Benavides and San Pedro, there's this market once a week. So there are a couple of good places to go. But apart from that, more and more restaurants, breakfast places with organic, healthy breakfast is also part of your lifestyle there. So, of course, the whole healthy lifestyle concept and it's just becoming more and more important for people. So that is just another reason of going to Marbella, because if you want health, that's a place.
Another great thing about Marbella and Nueva Andalusia is, they have this old bullfight ring.
Yeah.
And luckily for that, it's not active anymore.
No.
What they did is they transformed it into like a social scene. So you have like the empty space inside where they had the bullfights before, but now it is an auditorium for concerts.
Yeah.
So you actually also attract a lot of famous people every year to have this concert. And around this bullfight ring, you have restaurants and, bars and healthy little places, even local bakeries. So
and we went there for a concert recently with the Danish band.
DAD. Disneyland After Dark, but Disneyland tried to sue them. So it's called DAD, it's like dad, but DAD.
But it's one of the bands we grew up with.
It's like
a great
metallic
rock band.
Yeah.
So it was such a huge experience to be there and see them in Marbella playing their great rock music. It was a huge experience.
It was loud.
Yeah.
But it was fun.
Yeah.
But it's another good destination.
So we're inviting the great artists from all over the world to come and play in Marbella in the bullfighting ring, just at Puerto Banús.
We have to find out
fantastic
who
location.
we should invite next time.
We've got a list of people we want to
Good
invite.
list. I think Lucas Graham is definitely a top priority.
Oh yes, but let's not forget another thing: the water sports.
Water sports, yes.
The paddle boarding, for example. You can even do yoga on the paddleboard.
Yes. Did you try that?
I'm practicing, but I remember last time I fell in, but it's okay.
Because I just have a difficult time just to stand on the paddleboard, So I can just imagine that you're doing like the sun, what do you call it? Sun.
I remember it was part of the kids club at Marbella Club Hotel, and I was supposed to take our kids out, and but I fell in, so it was a bit difficult to control.
So that's where it all started and stopped at the same day with the yoga experience.
Then I think we went kayaking as well. And I have practiced the paddleboarding since, and I got better.
Good.
Yeah.
So paddleboarding.
But it's the same with everything. You start falling in, and then you get better.
You can also get used to everything, But that's
I don't mind the water. I was always swimming since I was a kid, so it's okay. But of course, it's good to learn to stay on the board.
You cannot be, but you can actually swim as well in the sea. It's super clean, and it's nice, and it's all year round.
Yeah, and then you have the windsurfing, especially out on the west side, and the kite surfing as well that we've mentioned. So water skiing, even swimming in the ocean. You remember we talked about between the two piers at the two main hotels on Golden Mile, there's 1,000 meters and people love to swim back and forth there. That's a good stretch.
That's a
Highly
good stretch.
recommendable.
That's a good stretch if you don't mind.
I've done it myself. So mountain hiking,
Yeah.
another
Mountain
healthy
hiking.
lifestyle. And how far do you have to drive to be at the start of the
Around 20 minutes.
trail?
But I have to, I have to say that again, because I tried to say it last time, but before you enter the hiking trail, there's a little favorite spot. It's an old Swiss chalet. And it's totally, like, nothing changed. The interior, nothing changed.
And
even
now we are
whatever,
in
they have
a
the
place
plates,
in a
whatever.
natural resort called Juanar.
Yes.
Yeah.
So it's called Refugio de Juanar. And it's an old chalet and nothing changed there. So when you go in, you feel like, wow, I'm back in the 1940 or 50s.
Yeah.
They have the old telephones. They have a telephone booth with the old telephone inside there. Nothing changed. And you must go there. Wherever you want a Spanish paella or you want a gazpacho or you want a cup of coffee, it's a must place. It's a must go to place. Because if you love a little bit of the old vibe as I do, it's just priceless to go there. You'll get an experience that you will not find anywhere else. And then you start there before you go to the hike, and then you, either or, vice versa, or you end this place.
And then you have the outdoor gyms.
The outdoor gyms.
So when you walk on Golden Mile, you'll
On
see
the beach, we have the gym.
a gym on the beach. It's a bit like Venice, but a smaller version, Venice Beach, but a smaller version on the beach. So you can just do your workout on the beach.
Do your workout on this. A lot of things to do when you're in Marbella. And that's why it's nominated to go to destination in Europe.
Yeah, that's why we could talk about it in quite a few episodes already. Then we have the detox retreats. A lot of people do that. Then they pick up their juice at a certain, there's a couple of places offering that, and then they do that thing.
Then they do that thing.
Yeah.
Yes, it's also a thing in Marbella.
Did you try that?
No, I did. I wanted to say yes. It's like, no, I did not try the juice diet because I'm, as you know, I'm a very big fan of food and gourmet.
Yeah.
So I cannot imagine that I have to drink juice for a week or just 2 days. But it's there to the people who love that type of things.
Yes. Then we have spas. Can you mention a couple of spas?
It's a lot of different spas.
We have Villa Padierna,
Have the Six Senses
now
spa.
called Anantra. And then you have Six Senses at
Puente
the
Romano Hotel.
Puente Romano Hotel. And there's another one at the Marbella Club Hotel. That's 3 great ones.
They have a Terrazzo spa in Estepona, and they have also the Senator Hotel, which is it's more low-key if you want to bring your family.
And then we should mention the, what is it called? The Arabic name for this? Hammam in Malaga,
Yes.
Old Town.
You can also find that in Marbella.
Amazing place.
Yes. You will enjoy the old tradition Arabic style of, go into a spa.
It's very healthy.
It's very healthy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just like the going just into the sea every day, especially at sunset. The salt, the minerals, very enriching. Mind, body, and soul.
Yes, this is
Best way to end the day after a busy day having a holiday or whatever you do.
Yeah, and also
Maybe
you
working.
mentioned in the article that it's not only, if you're a fan of the gastronomic experiences, you have everything from paella to Thai food to Lebanese food to more like a fine dining Michelin star food. So it caters a lot of different, whatever you want. If you want to have pizza, pasta, or you want Thai food, you have all just in one place, Marbella.
And talking about food, you have healthy cooking classes.
Yes, healthy cooking
Right.
classes.
You can learn how to prepare a nutritious Mediterranean dish.
Yeah, you have the food room as well. Various different places you can hire a chef, or if you want to, in your house as well, you can have cooking classes there. And it's very easy to find as well.
Talking about that, there are several companies specializing in events in your house.
Yeah.
So
And they're very good. They are really top.
whatever event you prefer,
Yeah. They do
healthy
everything from A to
lifestyle, whatever lifestyle you want, they can help you prepare that event.
And we said about, we talked about that before. Marbella is a big thing for parties, whether it's a birthday party, kid's birthday, wedding, just pool party, weekend parties. They are very good at that. So it's easy to find people who will take care of your party. That is a big thing there as well. Anything we missed?
The sustainability part, that Marbella was by EU categorized as a green sustainable town. So there are certain criteria they look at, and Marbella has that recognition as well.
It's a part of that recognition.
Beside the blue flag and the UNESCO.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So that was also mentioned in this article, right?
It
Then
was
I have
mentioned.
also another point on the list, social dancing.
Oh, social
Can you,
dancing, that is
explain
so
what
good.
social dancing is?
Well, of course I can explain what social dancing is.
I don't know what anti-social dancing is, but
Maybe there is such a thing, I don't know yet. But social dancing,
I experienced it once in London where people were just not connecting, but just in their own world. I think that's a bit antisocial. But what is social dancing?
so there is a place you meet up. How many people, I don't know, whatever. If you want to bring your friends, you have a flamenco teacher, you have a tango teacher.
Yeah.
So it's like the fun night with Latin vibes and rhythms. So it's basically a teacher who teaches you the Latino moves.
Yes.
And then you have either before or after, a little tapas or a little drink, local drink. That is social dancing.
Sounds healthy to me.
It is healthy. It's a part of the Mediterranean diet, which is also mentioned in the Forbes magazine.
Then we have the nature walks. And I don't mean the hikes, but botanical walks. So if you go to Istan, which is, if you're in the center of Marbella on the Golden Mile and you go straight up towards the mountain, you'll pass a huge lake in Istan, and you have the mountains on your right side, and then you continue up to Istan, which is a small village, Spanish village. It's definitely worth visiting.
Yeah.
If you continue all the way up, you'll actually be able to walk in a river or swim in the river, very pure water, and jump out from a waterfall and so on. Beautiful place. But they have a botanical garden as well, just in the village. And what they did is, it's actually a very amazing thing they did. First of all, they get clean water down through that you can drink in the village Istan. So you can fill up your water bottle in Istan with water that's purified, coming down from the mountain. And then you have the botanical garden, and this water actually runs through the botanical garden, and they have collected there through decades, tried to collect all the different trees, cork tree, dates, different Andalusian vegetation, plants, trees.
But also
in one place.
One time a year, you also go up there when you have the orange season. You go and and pick your oranges, and you go home and make marmalade, or you pick the avocados. You can go and find them up in the cities around Istan as well.
Yeah.
And also people go and pick the almonds as well, and olives. So if you know how to preserve these kind of things, it is a thing. And asparagus. You can pick.
And when we talk about that, collecting things in nature, I remember once we collected wild berries quite a few times actually in the Huanar area.
What did we collect?
It's a season for
wild berries, yeah, blackberries.
Blackberries that the kids or we made into jam for pancakes.
Yeah, but the funny part is that do you remember when we go there and picked 3 kilos, and the kid was like, yeah, but we never ate them.
Yeah, but we gave it away. We had too much. Then we have the sports events, we have the half Ironman, the triathlon, right? That's another event in Marbella, where people come from all kinds of countries to participate in that.
And Starlight every year as well, running through the high seasons. It is the event where all international stars from around the world.
Which is not exactly necessarily healthy lifestyle, but
it's music,
It's music.
It's healthy for your soul,
Yeah, social dancing.
Totally, that is really a thing. So that is also a place, the Starlight Festival.
Yeah.
And then we have the Feria.
Should we say that that is healthy lifestyle too, or what do you
So
think?
healthy lifestyle.
Is that the Tivoli part of it, or what part of it?
Oh,
The flamingo,
every
or
woman and men go and dress up like they were back in the old time.
yeah,
And I mean,
the cultural
a
lifestyle.
lot of people wearing the traditional
Historical
costumes, even men.
lifestyle.
And you see men and women ride on horses to these events. And it is
That's
so
healthy.
special.
That's a good thing.
So healthy.
Yeah.
Another good part of Marbella Mediterranean.
It's so nice that you can meet your favorite waiter. What is his name? Our favorite waiter, you remember?
Antonio?
Of course. You can meet him on his horseback sometimes. You know, you're just passing in a car, and then you see your friend on a horse.
That is
I imagine that's how our parents grew up. It's just nice to have a glimpse into how
maybe
they
we
grew
should
up.
buy your horse then. That is very good.
Yeah.
Do you think we missed something today? We
I think
talked about
I know that there is a
hundreds
lot
of
more
different things.
to say about healthy lifestyle, but I think we should mention the strongest element when we talk about it is the sun and the clean air. It's and the fresh breeze from the ocean. So the thing that you can just every day walk out of the door, and you can be pretty sure that the sun will shine. And as we all know, it's healthy to walk bare feet on the beach, getting the energy and minerals from the ground and getting sunlight, vitamin D. It's something we need, especially when we come from the north.
But it's actually also mentioned in the article that is over 300 sunny days per year in Marbella.
And it's
Which
funny when
is a magnet for people who are sunmongering or hungering for a little bit of sun.
and there are many examples of people from the northern part of Europe that if they have just a little bit of shade on their terrace, they may buy another apartment.
Totally
They just
complete.
want full sunlight.
And even
Whereas-
people go so far as they want like heated terraces because they cannot stand when it's just getting like just a little bit cold, which is not really a thing in Marbella. But people get used to the sun that they really want.
That was a very strange request, but it was true. But of course, it was not fulfilled. But so the sunlight, that's what people mainly come for, because that's what allows you to be outdoor.
Yes.
And being outdoor is healthy.
Dining under the stars is a thing in Marbella. As you go out to eat very late, you have late dinners.
We actually, now that we talk about healthy lifestyle, we should mention the picnics. Can you give us 3 examples of good places to have a picnic?
So where are we starting? Are we starting with more like low key, or are we starting?
Doesn't matter.
Top tier?
Just-
so, but my
just
favorite picnic is of course
Iconic places
the
for a
Boho
picnic.
Club in Marbella, and that is the new 5-star hotel, which is a top fabulous boho chic hotel with very good food, cozy ambience, and if you want to have an extraordinary picnic, you can book that in
And
the
why
garden.
do you think they came up with the idea in such a kind of fancy but boho style fancy place to make a picnic? So
I think it's just a good idea. So if you will, you always want to meet, and people are, looking for
connect
different
with the
kind
ground,
of opportunities to meet, and this is just different. And
with the mountains behind.
yeah, mountains, good food, homemade thing. But we talked about that before. So Boho Club is definitely a place to go to, and a lot of people, locals, are going for the beach for a picnic, as well.
Yeah.
So
There
Marbella.
are places in Estepona where they have these old fisherman boats that they converted into places where you can have your own barbecue. So people bring their food during nighttime on the beach, and then they cook there. So that's another way of having a picnic, like a barbecue picnic.
So I know you really want to talk about picnics. So you want to come up with something more?
I think you should mention Juana is a place for a picnic, right? And there are certain places that are designed for picnics, where you have the shade,
Picnic is a thing.
and then you have the barbecue. So for people who like the outdoors, there are picnic opportunities.
There are picnic opportunities. And they didn't mention that in that guide. I don't know why.
No, there are actually a lot of things they didn't mention, but we will make sure that everything is mentioned.
We will make sure everything is mentioned, from
That will
picnic to
not
swimming
one element will be
experiences, to
missing.
hiking.
Not one, and we will
didn't
even
mention-
cover certain elements more than once.
Forbes-
Because repetition is the mother of skill. There's certain things we have to repeat because they're good. Good people know. Good things need to be repeated.
Okay, good things need to be repeated.
Yeah.
That is the last word spoken today. Thank you all for listening. And if you don't know what you are doing this summer, I think we have a couple of 2 good advices. So go to Marbella and check it out. The Forbes have just been nominated this as the top place of a European destination, Marbella, and this is the Marbella way.
Yeah. We have a winner. Cheers. Number 1 in Europe.